This reading is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are pulling full moon messages. So whatever wants to come through for you for this full moon. We're just using this Centering in the Darkness deck by Gabrielle Tesfaye. If you're wondering, this is just going to be an oracle reading. Number some formation, those of love, light, and frequency, truth, trust, and peace. Guidance do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this full moon? Please like and share. If you want to gift us a tip for our time and our energy, that's on the screen. If you want to book your own personal full moon reading, that's also on the screen, our website. Guidance and information do you have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this full moon? Falling Lotus. I'm going to read this out. A blooming lotus arrives in divine waters from the mud, blooming to grow tall, fall and bloom again. And here you are, surrounded with the petals of a lotus falling around you. This is a story of existing in a world of uncertainty. What is to come? What should I do? What will become of me? What will become of you? Falling, nothing can stop this nature, like a sea of cherry blossom petals in a Japanese spring, and a whirlwind of autumn leaves painting warm hues on the roads. When they come, they tell us, here marks the turning of a new season. The lotus resembles the collapsing of a world. The water represents personal emotions. In this time of chaos, still there is calm, still there is peace. Still, just as you are in this very moment reading this, still you are. Beauty and power and all things you are made of are an excellence of the soul. Have you accepted now how it feels to sit in the ruins of the world and still be a breathing ancient star? I love that line there. And the base is born from a lotus. So some of you might have a connection to lotuses. Lotuses obviously are a lot about growing within the murkiness and confusion and, like it says, chaos, but still, again, being this beautiful thing. Particularly this one is about a falling lotus, so there's maybe a lot that is being released and changing for you this full moon. But I guess the foundations of that is being born. I want to say born again, but that sounds very religious. That is not what I'm meaning. I'm meaning more so, yeah, your spirit, your soul is being refreshed. This is a new season. Also, we're coming into summer solstice as well, so it's making me think of that. Yeah, and I'm seeing that anything that is being released right now in your life is because there needs to be more space for growth. And this lotus is like really big to me as well, looking at that. It's a very large lotus. So I feel like something new is going to be growing, and so your ancestors are trying to, and source, the divine, are trying to make room for that for you this full moon. Underneath that card is also Ocean's Grief. So some of you might be grieving something or feeling the loss of something. I'm seeing Source wants you to allow yourself to grieve. If you need to cry or have a sad day or whatever, do so you can clear and cleanse and then make room again. Some of you might just be grieving parts of all the state of the world and society and stuff, so that's also okay, but I'm seeing that it's important for you to, not let it go, but not stay in a state of grief. Like, remind yourself of what is beautiful in the world as well. So some gratitude might help. What guidance and information for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective do you have this full moon? we have Ulukun, the earth. This is quite random, but I drew this, and it was reminding me of an octopus. I wrote change, cycles and seasons complete, wisdom, underworld, destruction of old systems and conditioning, choice, integrate, new worlds. So yeah, there's that confirmation again of new worlds being built, and old destruction. And when I was thinking of Ulukun is the Yoruba Orisha of the deep sea, and I was thinking of like so many hidden things coming to light. So again, you might be affected by like a lot of what is happening in the collective. I feel like some people are more sensitive than others to the shifts. So you might be like, yeah, observing everything that is going on, or a part of certain things, and it could just be taking a toll on you. I'm seeing that sources saying that to remind you that change is inevitable, and to step into that integration of come out of the depths of the sea, come back up to the light for air as well. Return to sender. So send all negative energies back to where they came from. Do a spell called cut, release the past. So for my fire signs, you'll need to not carry what is not yours to carry. If you need to send energy back to people, do so. Like if you literally need to do a ritual or a spell cutting, do so with compassion though, and in highest light, love, truth, and peace. If it is involving like other people, you could also just like write down a list of the things that you're releasing at this time, and I'm even seeing it again in a collective sense, like say you're observing what's happening in certain parts of the world or even within your community and it's causing you grief. Return back to sender. What you're not meant to hold the grief of the world. Like no one being is meant to do that. And so I feel like, or even the grief or emotions of others. So source is reminding you of that, and to just get back into your power, like call your life force back to you as well. Looks like it's important. So maybe full moon rituals for you are definitely a return to sender. I also want to say you can look forward to next year, because we will be offering return to sender rituals on behalf of anyone that wants one. So that will be available on our site soon. And we also have Asasia Queer, which is Earth Mother and Tree in Ghanaian dialect. So yeah, you're really connected to the earth. This is definitely my pile. I'm laughing because I was born on the day of Asasi, which is a Thursday, so Thursday might be significant for some of you. But you'll need to connect to the elements, and just to remind yourself that you are connected to the earth, and so you're going to be feeling things, and you're going to have to, like, you might absorb things and then need to like release them. Absorb, release, but I don't think everything is for you to absorb. So maybe there's a need to learn some protection for some, get out in nature, give back to nature at this time, this full moon as well. So I don't know, like be aware of your environment. Like if you're going out to the beach or the sea, pick up the rubbish around, plant something this full moon if you want. Remember how abundant you are, because the earth is constantly, no matter what we do, the earth is going to heal itself. And when it comes to the state of the world, it's not the earth that we have to be, yes, we do need to care for the earth, but it's not the earth that that is going to go extinct. It's going to be humans. And so yeah, I don't know, just getting yourself into perspective, reminding yourself of how abundant and wealthy the earth is, and how it is a regenerative force, and it's always growing and shedding, and like there's always grief, there's always death, and there's always growth and new life as well.